Hello, welcome back. It's Hoteliers Voice Season 5, and today we're going to be speaking to Luisa Aires from the W Algarve about elevating experiences for guests digitally. This is part of a conversation I had with her following a presentation at the International Hotel Technology Forum, where she looked at how they invested in the digital platforms to manage communication and customer service for all their luxury guests. She'll dive into all the key aspects that led to their success.
Hoteliers Voice from Travel Market Life, exploring opportunity in hospitality with Ryan Haynes. Hear from the people making a difference, from revenue to operations, marketing to digitalization. Learn the thinking behind their decisions.
So I'm Luisa, and I'm the Director of Residences in the W Algarve. So we are a resort with hotel within also residences. So people can buy a home and live in a hotel. How nice is that? Amazing, right? So we have 83 apartments, which are purchased by one individual owner, and they live with us during all year inside of the resort. So basically you wake up and you can call room service to bring you breakfast. Amazing. If you need help to book a restaurant or orient you through the day to what to do, you can also contact the residential team. So I'm here for maintain the building, guide the resident owners, and orient everything around all the residences.
So there's quite a bit involved in this because, as you say, this is a luxury investment. This is a huge amount of money that your guests are actually investing in being at the W Algarve. Therefore, they have high expectations. And my understanding, like you said, you got people who live there full time and people who just come for a short stay.
Correct. So, of course, the expectations of these people who bought a home inside of a hotel are huge, right? And then you have different perspectives because I have resident owners that live all year round with us. So they know more about the resort than me because they are always there, And then we have another kind of resident owners that this is a second home. So they are from the UK, like you. The weather, it's not nice this week. Oh, let me go to my home in Portugal, in the Algarve, where the sun is always up and bright, right? So we have these two kind of owners, and we also have the resident owners that join the rental program. So imagine you purchase a home, but you're not using it all the time. So you sign the rental program contract, and the hotel will use your apartment to rent for people that prefer to stay inside of apartment than in a hotel room.
Excellent. So people who know this podcast know that it's not talking just about hotels. It's looking at digitalization and technology. So we've set the scene. So this is where the app comes in. This is where you are looking to provide those elevated guest experiences or residential experiences more than anything. Tell us about this presentation that you gave us here at the International Hotel Tech Forum.
Yeah. So basically, I believe almost everyone knows Marriott well. I've been working with Marriott International for more than 13 years, so I believe everybody knows it. So when you are a guest or a resident owner, you become a Marriott Bonvoy automatically, right? So you will join the app of Marriott Bonvoy, and that app is so helpful because you can just connect with the hotel or with the residential staff and do your requests within one click, right? Also update the app with your preferences. How do you want to be communicated and connected for email or message, right? Or none of them also, because there are people that don't want to have that communications. But it's very helpful because this Marriott Bonvoy app, then on the talent side, when we are working, it pops up in one platform, right? So in that platform, it goes all over the 8,000 hotels of Marriott, and I can see a profile of my resident owner or a guest. So I have all the information of this person there. So when this person messages us, it will pop up on this, and who is working on the moment can pull up the profile and see everything about this person. So this was my presentation today, and I think it's an amazing platform that uses in a daily basis and also to meet expectations.
So it's about making sure that you're providing the right level of housekeeping, you're keeping on top of maintenance, but also responding to immediately guest requests. And this is a conversation that you and I had during your presentation there. around sort of like, what is that service level expectation? How quickly should your team be responding to these requests?
Yeah, so in the luxury segment, we should respond within 4 minutes. So that's really quick, right? But that's why we always have the app open. We are always in front of the computer. We always have some stuff in front of the computer that are able to respond it right away. And besides of responding, make your requests available for when you arrive. That's the most important, right? Met your expectations.
And this also feeds into, what sort of people and how you look at your staffing and the sort of talent that you need there. And I'll go back again to that question that I asked you. What would you say is the best profile for managing these responses to your guests and for fulfilling them?
Yeah, so we actually need to have someone positive, of course, right? In your team, you have to bring positivity. Positivity also brings you energy, and you need to be methodic, oriented, organized. That's the most important when we are looking for hire. It's a good attitude, positive direction, and then, attitude is everything. Then the knowledge of managing a app, we can teach you.
Now, technology-wise, there's a lot of integrations that must need to happen in the back end. What was the process of developing this and ensuring that all the right aspects of the technology were speaking to the right systems?
Yeah, this is a great question. Actually, this app have been evolving a lot since the latest years. So a lot more was added in the app. So you can also report a case. We call it a case when you go to a room to inspect it, to make it perfect for that guest that texts you saying, I want a feather-free room, right? The style supervisor, we call it style in housekeeping, goes and inspect the room and finds that something is not working. So it can open a case immediately to engineering team. So engineering team can go there and fix it without they don't even talk. Just see it on the app, it pop up on the smart app. And then, you can meet the arrival time with the room in perfect conditions. So it's been evolving a lot, this app. It's very helpful.
So constant iteration, constant development, and it's able to help both your guests, but then also how that can make your team more productive and efficient.
Definitely, because you just use one app instead of having so many platforms open in your screen, right? So the team just need to focus in one thing. Obviously, there's several things inside, but at least you just use one app. So yeah, productivity. It's also an extra that we have with this app.
Now, let me just go back on one thing you just said there. Did you just say that housekeeping is called a style supervisor?
Yes, sorry. So housekeeping team is called style in the W brand because they go to style your room. They are not just housekeeping.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
I know W brand is amazing.
I want to be part of the style team. How can I apply?
I'll give you the HR contact.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, how long have you been working with the W brand?
13 years. Can you imagine? So I've been also experiencing a lot because the brand is always evolving. And that's amazing because our clientele nowadays, it's more technological than before, right? So they are always growing, always learning, always improving. So imagine first time I start to work with the W was in 2000. Oh my God, my mathematics, 11 for the internship, I think. Yeah. So imagine. And from then I did W Barcelona, I did the W Boston, I opened the W in Panama, and then I came back to my home country and opened the W Algarve Hotel and Residences.
Wonderful. And how would you describe someone who works for W then?
Oh, that's a funny question.
Sorry, I'm on the spot there, isn't it? It's just that you've got so much enthusiasm, and I've met a couple of your team as well. And it's there seems to be a lot of dedication to maintaining what it means to be a W brand.
Oh, definitely, definitely. So you said the word enthusiastic. You need to be enthusiastic. I said it before. Also, you need to be positive, but you need to have attitude, a positive attitude, a good attitude, and then the skills you can be learned and taught. And there's always someone to orient you. But the attitude is everything, no doubt.
And do you find it easy to recruit within W brand? Is that an area? Because obviously there's been a lot of staff shortage, talent shortage in the industry.
Yes, there's a lot of talent shortages, but it's fun because the W brand, it attracts more talent, I believe, because it's a fun brand to work with, and it's very interactive. And sorry, I'm suspicious because I've been working with W for so many years. I love it. I wouldn't like to change. But I think it's easier for the W brand to attract people to work with than other brands.
That's wonderful. Louisa, thank you ever so much for your time today and for such an engaging presentation and Q&A at the IHTF.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me.
For more, go to Travel Market Life. The music sensation by Zach Nelson is reproduced under license from Storyblocks. Travel Market Life is a Haynes Marcoms digital marketing agency production, serving the travel and technology industries.